Oh, there we go.
Ooh, I'm empty.
I waited to pour it until showtime so
I
people could
know.
actually see it. I did stir it for you, though.
It's so pretty.
Not to pat oneself on the back, but
Hi.
happy shortly after Christmas.
Yes,
So
almost New Year.
Almost New Year.
We're almost done with 2020.
If anything was worth celebrating, I think it's that, being done with 2020.
Yes.
There's been a lot of good things this year, and
Yep.
a whole lot of good riddance, too.
Yep.
So, oof, wow, you're really going for it there, aren't you?
Totally supposed to aerate this, right?
Yeah, I read a thing.
Yeah.
What's the cider where you pour it from really, really far up?
Try.
No, that's a chai. What's the cider?
Oh,
Tim's always going on about it.
I don't know.
Oh, well, I don't know. You'll make one sometime.
I can't remember. I remember I'm talking about it once, but I can't remember what it
Yeah,
was.
you pour it from like arm's length above and below. And
See, you said that, and I automatically thought of the dude on TikTok that makes chai.
oh, yes. Well,
And
he's
he does.
He's
He
cool
he always does that, like, ooh.
Yep.
Like,
Yep. Well, anyway. So, what's new?
I'm shocked that I know that it's Sunday.
Yeah, for real. This has been an excellent time off. Many of you noticed we were
Yes.
closed yesterday when normally wouldn't have been closed the day after Christmas, a Saturday.
Saturday.
But we decided for everybody's mental health, we need a break. Stay home with your families and all that great jazz. So,
Well, at least for us.
At least
we
for
weren't
us.
gonna tell anybody else how to live their life.
I mean, yeah, do whatever you like. If you need to be going out rock climbing in the cold, that's, cheers to you, crazy. But but we are back in action Tuesday.
Yep.
All right. So
But it's not Tuesday yet, so we're still
it
on
is
vacation.
not Tuesday yet. What else happens on Tuesday the 29th?
Anybody who's a Mud Club
It's 100 of you.
member, current, so 2020 Mud Club member. Wow, I can tell that I haven't actually spoken to people other than my family over the last few days. I haven't left the house. This isn't normal for me, so I'm a little bit off. I also just woke up from a nap.
I didn't.
Okay, so Tuesday, the 2020 Mud Club members can start coming and picking up their mugs. And if you come and pick it up Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, because Friday is the 1st, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you get a 10% off your next purchase voucher. And if your next purchase happens to be that same day, no, I said that it starts on the 1st.
Yep, voucher starts on the 1st.
Voucher starts on the 1st.
Yep. So come get your mug. Tuesday,
it's-
Wednesday, Thursday.
Hi, Moses. But yes, that 10% off will be for any purchase that you make. So if you decide to come in because your family's in town and you're going to be that guy and you're going to pay for everybody's drinks, sweet, you got a 10% off coupon.
If you decide to clean off our merch tables for us, okay. I question your your design aesthetic, but there you go. I guess who doesn't need 50 Bardic sweaters?
I was say you got a puzzle and a game for Christmas. What else? But you got more than just 2 gifts. What else did you get?
Well, I didn't get 50 of the same Bardic sweater. That's for sure.
True. That is true.
I got all kinds of great clothing. My wonderful family, my wonderful family went around a lot of different breweries around town and picked me up some amazing shirts and hoodies and everything else. I got stuff from, Natural 20 and Bellwether and Precious Things and Four Eyed Guys. And
You said Nat 20, right?
I did say Nat 20.
Okay.
If not, I meant to.
Yeah. Genus.
Yeah. Got a really cool, totally not Powerpuff Girls shirt from Genus.
No, it's not. Yeah.
It
Support
was
local.
cool. Yeah, it was cool. And they're sporting local, which I was so proud of them for doing. So now I have a whole new wardrobe, but it wasn't all the same shirt. So
yes. But no. I was just pointing out the fact that we got you all clothes.
True. And I liked it. So it is time for me to build some character here. I'm drinking Singularity again because it's been a rut.
Hey, I got Infinite Glitter because, just as much as you guys miss it when it's gone, I do too. It's actually one of my favorites as well.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Ooh. Are you able to grab the hydrometer on the... I hate to ask you to get up. I'm sorry.
I guess.
I ask so much sometimes. I could have just climbed over her lap, I suppose. I could have pretended we were on an airline, and I could have just climbed right on over you. Excuse me, bumping the seat in front of me. This is the successor to Gold Fever. You'll notice you can't see behind it. It is black as midnight.
Here you are. I'm gonna get
Oh yeah, let's see just how bad it is here. Kind of up top there.
Yeah. So you can't see.
You cannot see through this thing. It is Vanta Black has nothing on this. This is I'm pretty much settling on calling it Ebenezer. This is going to be the next successor. As I said, it is a winter warmer. So it is very much based on the stout style, but it has cinnamon, allspice, and some eastern white pine needles in there. It smells and tastes a lot like a Christmas tree. It's pretty good. Okay,
it was trying to go my nose.
You don't need to pick your nose with the hydrometer.
Yeah,
you can pick your friends, and you can pick your nose, but don't use the hydrometer to pick your nose.
There you go.
Keep in mind, it's warm and flat.
I don't hate it.
Well, there you go. That's half the battle right there.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I'll be very interested to see how it is when it's cold. I'm getting that, that mid note you get with dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Where it's not the super acidic note from dark chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
It's that it's not chalky, but that's the only descriptor I can.
Yeah, that kind of almost bittery,
dry,
almost a tannic.
Almost, but it's not tannic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting that, but there's a whole bunch at the beginning that I've lost. Now
it will calm down a bit more as we go along.
Unless it thinks it looks tasty.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
I like it a lot.
Oh, it's warm though.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like coated, like in a pleasant way. It's like coated my throat, and it's all warm.
Yeah, it's got that cinnamon warmth as it goes down.
Yeah, but
without being strong cinnamon flavor.
Yeah, I wouldn't have called it cinnamon, and I definitely wouldn't have called it fuel.
Yeah.
What's it coming in at? ABV-wise?
Well, that's a good question. Here, let's do some math. You want to occupy the people while I do math?
I'm gonna drink.
Of course, the internet would be going slow right now.
Of course.
Okay, let's see. We started off
so
really
by math,
high.
he means that he's going to input numbers into a website
Mm-hmm.
that will do math for him, even though he's perfectly capable. But he has a minor in math from Eastern.
Yeah. So it is currently at 12% and climbing.
Nice.
So I imagine it'll probably hit 13, 14, somewhere around there, but it is at 12% and climbing. So,
nice.
So this is going to be a nice, fun one to have around. It is not an entry into the ABV war between Genius and me because
it was an attempt.
It was
right?
It was a little bit of an attempt, and it was a little bit of a fact-finding thing.
Yeah.
It was kind of, okay, I know this new way of doing stuff. Let's try that out. And it worked well. So I'm honing my technique, getting ready for the big honker.
Well, what were you trying?
Oh, so instead of taking all your, it's called wort, but it's beer that hasn't fermented yet. Instead of taking all of it,
beer tea.
It's the beer tea.
Yeah.
And then pitching your yeast in, saying, "Best of luck to you, kiddos.
Go yeast.
Hope you don't die." Instead, you start with a much, much, much smaller amount of that. So that when you add big honkin' batch of yeast, it dilutes it a lot, and you end up with a pretty dilute normal beer. And the yeast goes, okay, just another day at the office, and starts eating. About the time it gets ready to clock out, you dump in another batch, and it goes, oh, I guess there's more work to do, and it keeps doing its thing. About the time it's ready to clock, you keep just adding and adding and adding and adding. And I stepped it very handily up this far, but now we're at that point where it's just a tough work environment, having to throw all kinds of yeast nutrient at it and some really powerful yeast. So I think I can push it that last little bit. We'll see where we get there.
Nice.
But this is a really fun experiment. I learned a lot. I'm going to do some other techniques next time. And in the meantime, we are waiting for Genus to get their next one out the door. I have it on good authority. It's going to be an English barley wine, and it's going to be amazing.
Of course it is.
They actually have two coming out that are going to be in that ballpark. One's going to be an English barley wine. The other one, I believe, is a Belgian Saison. I sampled it, and it's truly amazing. It's not done yet, but they're both encroaching on that 15% mark. So
nice.
Cheers to Genus.
I'd be interested in the saison. I don't know why.
It was.
I kind of enjoy saison, like as
Mm.
far as beer goes.
It was beautiful. You would have loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So cheers to Gina. Best
Yes.
of luck. You're gonna need it.
You
What?
figured out. So this is, you're not going to actually say, but you figured out what the name of your final
Yes, I
entry
did.
is going to be, and I'm
Yes,
super
I did.
excited about it.
So
I think it's perfect.
the beers have been named,
Yes.
and we're looking forward to those.
Just have to make the beer now.
Just got to make the beer now, which I'll probably start trying here soon. I could. Ooh. So we have old books out there right now, and it's churning away, and it's probably just about done fermenting.
Yeah.
So it still needs to age a little bit, but old books is very much on the horizon. I could take some of that and start pushing it down even farther, just to see.
Another.
Mhm.
Take what you've learned.
Just take like 3 gallons of it off.
Yeah.
And just see how far I can push that sucker.
Kind of as a in between Ebenezer, tentatively named Ebenezer, and whatever your next one is before your final one with its unspecified name.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds good.
If I could get red streaks in there somehow.
That would be
Maybe I'll have to figure out how to get some red glitter in it.
That would be amazing.
We'll work on that one. All right,
I
so
knew I'd get glitter in your beer someday.
sure enough. So let's see. What else is new? You pick up your mugs.
Mhm.
We got what we're drinking.
Yeah.
I hope everybody had a fantastic set of holidays. There were some darn good ones in there.
Yeah.
Looking forward to New Year's. That's going to be really fun.
Holiday hours moving forward were normal hours.
Yeah, pretty much. Nothing special. We're just open like normal from here on out.
Yep.
For quite a ways.
Yeah.
Um,
2021 Mug Club members, you get to start using your mugs on Friday.
Yep. So come on in Friday. That's going to be a good day.
I'm excited to get those up on the wall.
I am too. Those are going to be. I'm excited to get them out of their boxes.
Yes.
Which we should probably do soon, just in case. Test fit them.
And
all.
make sure none of them happen to break. And
Oh no,
so,
not the
I
way he
yeah,
packaged them.
yeah.
The guy we get them from packages things so well.
but he does put a disclaimer that
He
there's always the
does.
chance.
Of course.
And I worked in a I worked loading boxes.
Yeah, no, he's a good guy. He knows what he's doing.
Oh,
We have ordered the tags, the name tags for the 2021 Mug Clubs.
yeah.
They may not get here quite in time, but rest assured.
We knew that.
Yeah,
But
but rest assured, your mug will be in its spot, and
Yep.
you will have your mug and nobody else's mug. Bless you.
oh,
It'll
thank
just
you.
be a question of whether or not it has a little brass name tag on it, which it'll get there soon.
It will.
Cool. What else is fun and going on? There's not a lot to
Really
do.
not much. I mean, we pressed apples last Sunday and talked about that.
Yeah, that went
The
well.
fermentation.
2,000 pounds.
Yep. Fermentation's going well. I should probably go check on it.
Mm-hmm.
We've still got Infinite Glitter and Gingy on tap.
A little bit.
Yeah, not a ton of the Infinite Glitter.
Yeah, if you want
we've still
Infinite
got-
Glitter, early Tuesday is your best bet because that sucker's going quick.
We've got quite a bit of Gingy left.
Mhm.
That'll last well into the new year, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I mean, unless like growths come down this week, but
yeah.
assuming that it continues to go the way that it has been.
I imagine once Infinite Glitter goes, Gingy will go quick.
It could, yeah.
So when I went to stir the keg, I'd be a little surprised if we had 4 growlers left.
Yeah.
So not to instill a sense of urgency, but
I mean, it will come back.
it will come back. This is not the last time
yeah.
you're going to get Infinite Glitter. but-
Infinite Glitter's not. It doesn't come on tap a ton, but it's not. I'm never going to retire that. I can't say never, but
not foreseeably.
I have no plans to retire that one. So, although, however, come Friday, I suppose this is good news. Is news since it's this Friday that's happening. Wow, is this Friday really the 1st?
Yep.
Wow, less than a week of 2020.
I know. Praise God and good
God.
riddance. So,
I mean, not like 2021 is going to magically cure everything. There's a lot of problems.
wouldn't it be
and-
cool if it did?
That would be so cool.
Wouldn't it be cool if at the stroke of midnight, everything just went back to 2009?
Let's see.
Like we all collectively
where
wake up and it was 2009 again.
Where were we 2009? Oh, we didn't have kids in 2009. That would be sad.
No, just socially.
Socially.
Just socially.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
politically, socially, economically, ecumenically, virally.
Virally, yes.
In every way, it goes back. Although I
wasn't H1N1 2009.
Okay. Yeah.
That wasn't as big of a deal.
No. Yeah.
At any rate. So Friday, because my Happy New Year's to you is I'm going to be releasing the Porter's Perfection single varietal cider, which means I need to come up with a name for it.
Yep.
I'll do that.
You can call it not a steak.
Not what?
Not a steak.
Not a steak?
Porter's. It's not a steak. If you can't name it something, name it what it ain't.
I think I can come up with something better. I should probably. I was considering naming it because it's got that like chestnut color to it. I was considering naming it Centaur.
You should know. Okay, so the apples came from Union Hill. You should name it Divergent Valley.
No, I don't want to. No, we got enough division going on.
No, because they're good. We can't call it Union Hill because that's them. We just call it Divergent Valley. Union, Divergent, Hill, Valley.
I like Centaur.
Centaur is probably better.
I don't know. If you don't know what Centaur is, watch Gravity Falls.
The body of a horse connected to the body of a horse.
You know, a centaur is a man horse. So if you double that, then it's just a horse, but it's the horse body. And the neck is coming up here, and then there's a neck with another horse body. I can't. Yes.
Oh, Moses suggests Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
That would be
That's
pretty
a pretty good
too.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been wanting to do something from Gravity Falls, though.
Yeah. No, that'd be a good one.
I don't know. Maybe I'll come up. There's lots of options. Old 15 pounder.
Keeved cider.
But it's not a Keeved cider.
No, but that's what I was trying to think of earlier.
Oh.
So you make one of those and you call it Bill Kiefer. Okay, that doesn't work as well.
Are you talking about the cider you're supposed to pour?
Yes, a Keeved cider.
I didn't think.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe not.
A Keeved cider is referencing how it's fermented.
Yeah, and how it's poured.
I know that.
Maybe. I don't know.
You're wrong.
Or I could be wrong. That happens.
Occasionally.
Well, let's see. This is December.
Yeah,
I'm about due to be wrong once.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So at any rate, it's going to be out. It's a really delightful cider. It's complex, but not complex because there's a bunch of spices. It's just the apple itself is complex. So it's a complex simplicity.
if you want the flavor of actual apple in your cider, so a lot of ciders, at least around this, a lot of our ciders and many of the ciders you'll find in this area, they're just kind of carriers for other flavors. So huckleberry, strawberry, cinnamon, wonderful flavors, but not apple. The Porter's Perfection, however, when it's just fermented on its own, it smells and tastes very distinguishably like apple. It's like, there's apple there, isn't there?
If you've had the latest batch of Gingy, a lot of people try it and ask, like, did I add more apple to it? I didn't. I just used the Porter's as the base.
Mm-hmm.
So there's just a really, really great apple flavor to it.
And this is going to be pushing 7-8%.
I think it's 7.6.
Around that ballpark.
Something like
we'll
that.
Check our measurements again.
Yeah, it just fermented really, really well. So I think I know what I want to do for my next batch of Zuko.
Start with that.
Yes.
Very much so.
Which
we should contact the farmers.
We should.
And say, hey, set aside like
a
whole butt ton of those peppers.
I use so little of it. I've still got a bunch of
I know.
freezer.
We should ask for 2 grams this time.
Yes.
We can make barrels of Zuko off of that. All right.
Let's see. We'll be getting our next artist of the month at the end of the week.
Yes.
Because new month, new artist. So
new month, new year, new artist.
Yes.
So that's exciting.
So if you would like to purchase any of the current art that we have, come in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And just a reminder, one of the gals does commissions, and so she's got her Instagram handle on the price sheet in the tap room. You can contact her through Instagram for commissions.
Mm-hmm. And feel free to tip her heavily with the commissions, because I do not feel she charges enough for them. Personal opinion. But I'm going to have her make Plucker. Yeah, my current D&D character. I've become attached enough to him that I think I need a commission to that one.
Attached enough. That sounds very Plucker.
That is very Plucker. He's attached enough.
Enough.
To his comrades.
Enough.
Yeah. He'll watch your back. He may stab it, but he will watch it.
I'll be true. Enough.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Shrek too.
I do think my favorite.
Oh, there's a spider.
That's nice. He's chilling.
He is.
We'll kill him later. So, I think my favorite moment. Oh, what do you need, honey girl?
There's the spider.
Yes.
It's okay.
I think my favorite moment in our current D&D adventure.
Now, who are you playing with?
Okay, so I am playing. I am playing with a bunch of other brewers in the area. So brewers from Natural 20 and from Genus and from No Drought and Hayden.
Well, he's a home brewer.
He's a home brewer who deserves to own his own. He, by all rights, should have his own brewery.
Oh, he's on the next Will It Brew.
Yes. Bellwether. We're all getting together and playing on this kind of stuff, and being safe as we do so. But it's gosh. So I play a half-elf bard with a massive A, superiority complex, and B, barely high-functioning sociopath. And
barely?
Pure neutral.
Barely.
Barely high-functioning. Functioning.
Maybe like mid-functioning.
Mid-functioning. Passively functioning sociopath. Passively functioning.
I'll take that.
Yeah, and so my favorite moment, I think, of the whole story so far was when we were all in a carriage being escorted toward the king because we might have accidentally killed the only heir to the throne. Things happen. Like they do. The luxury carriage.
You weren't the one who did it, though.
No, I tried, but I wasn't the one who ultimately did it. But luxury carriage, anything we could ever want, the finest of food and drink, but the doors were locked and the windows barred. And that made Plucker a little bit nervous. He doesn't like being captive. And so as we're going along, at some point, they tell us to throw out all of our stuff. And
throw it out?
Like out the windows, because we cannot be carrying weapons into the presence of the king.
But are you throwing it away, or are there people there?
They're going to hold it, and we're trusting that they'll give it back to us. And trust does not come to Plucker at all. So,
like we said, mid-range.
Right, and so we tried everything to get out of these carriages. We tried acid on the doors, which had no effect whatsoever. We tried a few other things. Nothing was working. So what do you do in a small 6-foot confined space except cast Thunderwave? Which
I don't know that I would do that.
Plucker did, though, which to those of you following along has a 15-foot radius, and I made it centered on Plucker. So the other guys in the carriage tried to talk me out of it, but it was too late. We cast
I can just imagine this.
No. Boom! Pretty much what happened. Everybody that was surrounding the carriage got blasted back. Everybody that was in the carriage about killed. Most of them were knocked unconscious.
Did it affect you at all?
No, because I was the epicenter of everything.
I know. I didn't know if there was echo back.
No.
Okay,
This is
it just goes out.
This is just a knock everybody down, try to kill them. And
that was the day that Reese probably did swear at you, didn't he?
I don't remember for sure, but it was probably pretty darn close. Yeah, he was not terribly pleased with that move, but it's what my character would have done, and he did it.
What my character would have done.
But that was also the moment that Plucker kind of started to like a little bit Blythe, who was played by Hayden, because when it came down time to, we really do have to hand out all of our stuff because now they're pointing in crossbows through all the windows. I was taking all my stuff off, or rather, they were taking it off me because they had tied me up because this was the second time I had nearly killed them all. And he just kind of left the cursed blade that I am magically attached to. Just kind of let me hang on to it. And so I was like, Till you last.
Yeah. Oh.
It's a great adventure. The fun times we have.
How did we get on that?
I have no idea whatsoever. Good times.
Good times.
I am looking forward to Tuesday again, though.
Yes.
We've got serious stuff. Now we're starting a new village.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, are you like? Is this the village
we
that
are,
you guys
we are
founding?
founding and
Okay.
building a new village.
Yeah, because you guys, because infinite glitter was a murder weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So in the campaign, Reese from Natural 20 is the DM, and he's using actual real world locations and drinks in the D&D world, and so infinite glitter became the
means to a poisoning.
yes. It just made me really happy.
Oh, good times. Good times.
Cheers.
Cheers. I would say if you don't have some social group right now, find one. It doesn't have to be physical in person. Obviously, there's concerns about that right now. But I mean, a good group of people you can connect with in some manner is just do you well.
I have a couple that we, the three of us, have a Facebook Messenger group that we just like shoot funny pictures back and forth, and like I just got one tonight of one of the other's significant others. I thought it was a wine bottle. Turns out it was sparkling cider. We're just like laying on the couch, like so stuff like that. Just to and we check in on each other and stuff. It's really nice.
Find good people who make you smile.
Yes.
Well, okay. Sweet. We talked about the mug club. Talked about what we're drinking. Talked about 10% off vouchers that you can get if you pick your mug up.
Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Please.
Please
Because-
come get them. Otherwise, we have to hang on to them until you do come get
we
them.
really
and
don't want-
space
okay.
is at a premium.
We need to right now because we've kind of like we're gonna keep the mugs for a while, but we haven't like put a specific date. I think.
6 months.
See, I'm thinking less than that. I don't want to hang on to them for 6 months.
4 months.
So I'm thinking April 1st. Seems appropriate.
3 months.
I think if somebody can't come in 3 months or contact us in 3 months.
Okay, sure.
That's okay. So let's
3 months.
let's worst case scenario this. Somebody has just been deployed. That's on our mud club.
Yeah.
All right, and they're going to be deployed for 6 months or something. I think in the next 3 months, it's reasonable that they could send us an email, have a friend or family contact us in some way to say, hey, I have this mug. I'm going to come get it, but I can't until.
Sure.
Totally
Great.
fine.
Cool. We'll
If
put it on the
somebody-
shelf and you'll be good.
Yeah, if somebody can't come and get it before April 1st, but can let us know, I think that's reasonable. We're giving people
Sure.
plenty of opportunity.
Yeah, I think a 3 month time window is not insensitive. And
Yeah.
if somebody, can come and tell us, I just can't. Okay.
Yeah.
Take care of it.
And
So we want to do right by people, but we also don't want to do wrong by Bardic.
Yes.
So
the mug clubs, any mugs that are not picked up by April 1st or claimed
Mhm.
Are up for sale.
yes.
Correct?
Yep.
Okay. Speaking of, we have a few mugs.
3?
Something like that were never claimed. Those are going to be for sale starting Tuesday, and we're doing $25.
Yep.
Yes, so we have a few unclaimed mugs for $25. They are the yellow golden colored. Those were the only ones that were left.
Mhm.
And then come April 1st, any mugs that have not been claimed or called and contacted about, we will be selling for $25 as well.
So there you go.
That's it. Oh, yay!
I'm not surprised, Matt.
Yeah.
I kind of would have been a little disappointed if you weren't there at opening time on Tuesday.
Your cookie beers were amazing.
Yes, I finished off the remainder of them. Truly fantastic. Well done. Thank you for sharing. I really liked that. I think I really enjoyed A Nice Lady.
I
which was
didn't get that one.
I'm sorry. Back me up here, Matt. Do you have any more of that? My bad. So,
Oh, totally understandable.
oh, that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, work happens.
Yeah, work happens. That should be a shirt. Work
Hey,
happens.
I think they have that shirt in Forrest Gump.
I'm not surprised there either.
Anyways.
Oh, sweet. Great.
Oh,
Got more.
cool. Yay.
So, yeah, that one was a good one. It was really nice. It was just nice overall. There's nothing particularly harsh about it.
What was the
What was that one? I think that one was kind of citrusy. if I
grandma's
recall.
cookies? That was.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah. But it was
But-
truly good. So, not a lot else going on.
No, I mean, we're going to be open normal hours on both New Year's Eve and New Year's.
hmm
Andrea is going to be working New Year's Eve because it falls on a Thursday.
We might hang out a little bit just in case it's
We always
nuts.
do.
Well, I know because we just
She has our number. She can text us.
true.
She also has Brandy who likes to come in and hang out.
True. We like to hang out there too, though. I
I
mean,
know.
it's fine.
Matt says lemon in the nice.
That
thing.
was it. Yeah, and it was very nice. It wasn't like lemonade, but it was very. It was good.
Circling back to Hayden in your D&D group
Yes.
and how he should be a brewer. He did a dill pickle beer that was actually pretty darn good. Like, it was definitely dill pickle and it was definitely a beer, and somehow he made that work.
Yeah.
I was
that
very-
was really fantastic.
Oh, hand pies are like, thank you, Moses.
Oh, there we go. Hand pies. So hand pies will be back in full swing, as
Yes.
will the Merc pizza.
Yes. Wednesday.
We don't want to swing something from locally.
No, let's just wait till Wednesday.
Okay, get the good stuff Wednesday. But the hand pies.
So
will be back in full
Wanderlust
swing.
closed early on Saturday, and we didn't realize that until it was too late. So, so the Merc will be available starting Wednesday. Hand pie, yeah. What should we?
I don't know. At least with jeans. Yeah, no, it's the same pickle beer.
Yeah.
What do you guys want? Hand
I
pies.
don't- yeah.
Ready, set, go. First one to comment wins.
So let's see. We did caprese right before Christmas.
We did poutine.
We did poutine.
very recently.
Yeah. We haven't done the fajita, the Philly cheesesteak.
Fajita.
Okay,
It's
fajita.
fajita. There we go. The hand
Fajita it
pies of the
is.
week's fajitas.
Yes. Do we have the fajita seasoning at the tap room?
If not, we can make it happen.
Yes.
Something fancy for New Year's, Matt says.
Oh.
You might have just gotten trumped, Moses.
Well, we could start with fajita. And
Start with fajita and then add in something fancy.
Well, we've got that whole list.
We just got an entire D&D cookbook. I'm sure we can find something to cram into
we
a
could
hand
talk,
pie.
We could talk about that.
Like hummus.
That's pretty good hummus.
Just fill the whole hand pie with hummus.
Just hummus.
Inch thick the whole way through. That should work.
Oh,
I don't see what could possibly go wrong
no,
with that.
I don't see either. All right.
Oh, that's right. We got
Yeah. So one of our customers emailed us with these suggestions. So they're savory and they're sweet, and she named them all super cute names. So like the pizzioli,
chicken
or-
pizzioli.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
that we did a little while ago. She suggested naming the Mario, and then the caprese is the Luigi, and then a baby Bowser would be salsa steak, Monterey Jack, and peppers.
That
That's
sounds
basically-
kind of good.
That's basically a fajita.
Yeah, basically.
Um,
We should get pepper jack.
That would be good.
Sounds
What-
good.
She said Monterey Jack. But then the Bowser, so that's baby Bowser, but then the Bowser is with hot salsa and peppers.
God.
Or you could do the pepper jack. Anyway, yeah,
Do
she has
curries. I mean, there's all kinds of great stuff we can do.
Oh, there is.
All right, we'll come up with something cool for New Year's. It's a really good idea.
Yeah, that
But
would
I
be
think-
kind of fun. Yeah.
But I think fajitas in the meantime.
Yeah, so we'll do fajitas to start out, and then we'll kind of think it through.
Also, I haven't presented this to you yet, but I was thinking of introducing soups.
You've mentioned that several times, actually.
I mean, seems like with cold weather, what you really want is a nice hot bowl of clam chowder out on the patio under the heater.
That is true. And we got all those bowls that we never use.
We have a lot of bowls we don't use.
Well, I
and
suppose we use it for ice cream every once in a while, but that's kind of not really
not the season.
That's not on trend right now.
Yeah, but we've got a killer clam chowder recipe.
We do.
And it's really easy to make, and we have the licenses for it.
Ooh.
I mean, show a hand. Oh, I can't see you. But
see
Dwarven hand pie. That sounds good. I think we should get some clam chowder out on the patio.
Okay, see,
be a fun way to ring in the new year.
See that? Okay, maybe we could make soups like a Friday Saturday thing or something. Because see, part of my hesitation with the soup is that Tuesday I would have to go in early to make hand pies.
Mm-hmm.
And so the idea of having to go in early to make soup as well, it's kind of hard.
Let's talk details.
Yeah.
We'll talk details. But
okay.
Coming very soon to a
but
brewery near you.
Soup, and it's a great idea. It really is, especially this time of year.
Especially clam chowder.
Although
I'm craving clam chowder right now. That's what I'm ultimately trying to say to you. And I'm using our business as a means to achieve that craving.
I will put clam chowder on our list.
I love you.
On our menu.
Yay.
We could do chicken noodle soup.
That would be good too. We have a killer chicken noodle soup recipe.
Simple.
It's super easy. Yeah, it takes all about 10 minutes. So.
Well, and if we did that,
it doesn't keep very well though.
Well, if
we throw in the noodles.
Yeah, well, yeah, we keep
on order.
Yeah, we keep the broth going, and then throw in the noodles because egg noodles take like 3 minutes to soften up.
No kidding.
So if we did chicken fajita hand pies.
Beer soup. Oh, sweet.
Yes. Yes, please.
Yep.
We'd love that recipe.
Send those along. Mark at bardicbrewing.com or Courtney at bardicbrewing.com.
Or both. We are always open to your guys' recipes and suggestions. Anytime.
Yep. May not be used, but you are always welcome to send it along.
Speaking of recipes, so we did a little kind of dry run of the...
Yeah, like the champagne dry.
Yes. Okay. So you know how you come up with a name? It's like, this is a great name. And then... and then you realize that, no, actually, it's not a great name. So we got the D&D cookbook for Christmas. And we want to make that a series here on YouTube. And so I've been trying to think through.
Kind of like Good Eats almost. Yeah.
And so I've been trying to think through, like, what would be a good name for that? Thank you, Matt. Or Moses. Ooh. I was expecting a reply from Matt saying that he was. Anyways.
Yeah.
Yes, because we've got Bardic Tales, which is this thing. And so it was like, well, Bardic.
Something to snack on, little bites of something.
Yeah, Bardic Bites. That's
there
Bardic
it is.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, look at another. So then when we have our first really bad days, we're going to Bardic Bites.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we shouldn't name it that.
Yeah, maybe not. You came up with the idea of Bardic Kitchen,
Bardic Kitchen, yep. We're thinking about that one.
Yeah. If you guys have suggestions on that, too, let us know.
Yeah.
But we did our first little run-through, kind of a recipe. So we were making hummus for Christmas. So Christmas Eve, after we put the kids to bed, which was a really lovely time to try and start something like this, we tried filming us making this. It's a hummus recipe, essentially a hummus recipe. They
basically
called it
a hummus
else.
recipe, yeah.
Out of the book, and it turned out delicious. It was
really good.
I would tweak a few things about it, but that's normal. I tweak every recipe.
Yeah, I think what we discovered was filming something new, brand new for the first time when it's super duper late and you're crazy exhausted from several long days. Not the best idea in the world.
No, you're right. But we got some good ideas about how we want to go about it.
Yes, we did.
So I think there's a little bit of equipment that we want to buy to make the process easier. Because the easier that the process is for us, the more likely it is to actually get to you. Which is why we do Bardic Tales sit with this as our backdrop. Because putting up a backdrop is not going to happen in our lives right now. Our curtain.
There's your backdrop.
Yeah. Yeah. So, however, we do actually there's normally toys on top of our printer that we take down because they're kind of cluttery.
Well, we have standards.
We do. We have standards.
So be on the lookout for Bardic Kitchen.
Or that's our working
Or
title.
something along those lines. Yeah.
But it's coming.
The concept worked.
Yeah.
It was a good idea. We
Yeah.
just have to refine it and not film it when it's got awful late. It's been several long
The
days.
lightsaber joke was good though.
The lightsaber joke was good.
Yes.
We'll keep that one.
We'll use that somewhere else. Yes.
All right. That's got to be about it.
It
You're almost done there.
It doesn't swirl as well.
Swirl the brandy.
It's such a big glass, I can just kind of like shake it up.
Who wouldn't want flat cider?
Look at that.
That is actually
It's
pretty
so
sick.
pretty.
That's amazing. Looks like
Taste.
some wild nebula.
Cider's still pretty darn good when it's flat.
So are half my beers, for that matter.
This is true.
So feel free to get yourself a growler. It'll last just fine.
Gold Fever. We've still got Gold Fever.
Still have Gold Fever. If you have not had that yet, do come.
Oh, that's right. That was the other thing we were going to release.
That was the other thing.
New Year's Eve, right?
New Year's, yeah.
New Year's Eve.
New
for
Year's
Gold
Eve going
Fever, and then New Year's Day for whatever the porters are going to be called.
Yes. So New Year's Eve, Gold Fever is going back on tap. So if you have not had it yet and you find yourself asking, why should I pay that much for a bottle of this beer that I've never tried before?
Fair question.
New Year's Eve is going to be your chance to answer that question. Small little pours because, bang, at 14.3%, you get a small little pour. That's it. But that is going to be your time to try it.
Yep.
So I think that's about it.
That's about it. Holy cow, we BS for almost 42 minutes. Answer life, universe, and everything.
Okay, let's just sit here for another 27 seconds.
I feel like we need to have something named 42.
Oh, maybe.
Like a cider or beer or something.
Yeah, possibly so.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe you could get in on the ABV war. Then you could make some unbelievable ice cider and call it 42.
I would love to make an ice cider.
Okay.
Okay, so you can...
Everybody come in and peer pressure Courtney into making an ice cider.
42! Okay. So, but there are standards.
Well,
for
yes.
ice cider. It's kind
Yes,
of...
you don't
It's
just
a
kind of...
little bit along the line... Well, you can kind of cheat.
Yeah, but you're not going
No. There's... It's kind of like champagne.
to.
Except... So with champagne... I'm sure you all know this, but with champagne, to be proper actual champagne, the grapes actually have to be from Champagne, France.
And it has to be made there.
And it has to be made in Champagne, France. So
there's licenses and everything. It's ridiculous.
yeah. So ice cider's kind of like that, except it's not location
It has
based.
to be made in Iceland. Oh. Now it just feels silly.
It's not location based. It's based... You have to meet certain criteria to be able to call it an ice cider.
You could name it Reykjavik.
That's a really cool name.
Nobody could pronounce it. They just see a whole random jumble of letters starting with an R. How do you say that? Reykjavik.
What does it mean?
It's a city in Iceland.
Well, that's super cool. What does it mean?
I don't know.
What does Spokane mean?
Icelandic.
What does Spokane mean?
Well, my elementary school education would tell me that it was the name of a tribe here, but I don't really trust my elementary education because it also told me that Chris Columbus was a half-decent fella. So,
yes,
nuts to him.
One of the books that Peter gets to read for his language arts
Mm-hmm.
is it's a journal from a cabin boy on Christopher Columbus's.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah. I can't make it. I just have to meet certain criteria.
Yeah. We've got a license for nearly everything. He's right, not Icebox, but
yes.
That's okay. Anyway.
No. It's okay. So this book is from the point of view of one of the cabin boys on one of Columbus's ships. And I think it's based on, it is based on reality, but it actually is like honest, at a fourth grade level of like what he was like. And I'm super excited about that because I was definitely in the Christopher Columbus was a hero.
Yeah, sure.
Anyways, so
keep talking.
About what?
I
Columbus?
don't care. Literally anything. It's just going to take me a second here.
Anything. Bananas. Why? Because you're named Banana Man in Among Us?
Oh, he just told you to tell.
Okay, you got something.
Instead, it's going to be from the point of view of a cabin boy. It's like, wow, this captain's a real. Oh, I don't think it showed up on the video screen. That's what it was.
I think it did. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So there you
have it. That's Bardic.
Tales.
If you want more of this, come in and see us because this is pretty much just how we are.
Except we're not drinking when we're pouring.
True. Tea, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Tea and water.
Tea sounds really good. We got tea for Christmas.
Hey.
Mark's sister got us all four of us, our own individual packs of like these almost, I don't know if the teas themselves are like custom, but the tins were custom.
Mm-hmm. They were super good.
Cute, yeah. So
They're my favorite teas in the universe.
good.
So. Alrighty. And with that, Bardic Tales is over.
Bardic Tales is over.
So.
Oh, now we're all blurry. Why are we blurry?
I don't know, but Bardic Tales must be over.
There we go.
Oh, yay. Hooray for autofocus.
All right.
All right. Thank you, guys. And we'll see you Tuesday.
Come pick up your mugs.
Pick up your mugs. We'll have a
10%
heated
off.
patio if you want to loiter after picking up your mugs.
Yes.
And
yeah, come get something filled when you pick up your mugs because, I mean, you're in the tap room.
you may as well and say hey.
Yes.
All righty. Thanks a lot, you guys.